Namaste, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. How are my beautiful creatures? This is your monthly reading for February 2021. This specific reading here is for my Gemini twins. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, Gemini, follow your own intuition in any situation. Take what resonates with you and let go what does not resonate with you. This is for your entertainment only. We're going to jump right into this reading, Gemini. Some of y'all Geminis are really focused into your finances right now, but love is trying to come in. That was my message I received while I was shuffling and meditating for you guys. So, yeah, I feel like there's some type of higher, you're so focused on work, but there's some type of higher commitment when it comes to love that you need to focus on too. So some of y'all, in other words, the message is focus on your relationship because a lot of y'all focus too much on work, okay, Geminis? Or focus too much on finances. And you need to focus on love. All right, Gemini. So we're going to jump right in here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get one card for your overall energy for the month of February 2021. 10 of Gabriels. So a lot of y'all decided to just let go of the stress and burdens right now that's going on. Or some of y'all could be very overworked, and maybe it's okay to ask for some help if you're overworked in a situation or trying to figure something out. All right, guys. But the Ten of Gabriels is somebody that they're tired. They overworked. That actually does coincide with the message I got while I was meditating and shuffling. So yeah, a lot of y'all are overworked at this time, and I feel like y'all need to release some of this stress, some of these burdens out your life. Go do something fun. Focus on love for a little bit because you're overworked. I feel like y'all need a break. I feel like this is somebody that's been through a lot, struggling a lot, been through a lot of burdens, been through a lot of stress. You know what I mean? I feel like this is because they're trying to focus on their finances. Okay? For a lot of y'all, you could have your own business and, you need to hire more people to help you out because I feel like you're carrying all the weight on your shoulders. All right? But let's see what's going on here for my Geminis for February 2021. So the first card is the Page of Pentacles. The second card is the Four of Wands. Some of y'all really need to focus on your home life, your family, your children. We got the Knight of Wands. I feel like a lot of y'all are in this Knight of Wands energy right now. But I feel like sooner or later you're going to drop all your burdens, all the stress, and start focusing on what really matters in life right now, especially in the times we are right now. We got the Wheel of Fortune, and we also got the Knight of Wands. So, all right. So the Page of Pentacles talks about a new opportunity coming in for some of you. Okay. It could be, you can be a student, you could be a younger child. This could be about somebody's kids, focusing on your kids more. You're overworked, you're spending too much time at work, or you're focused too much on your money and your finances, and you're not focused on your family. The Four of Wands talks about the home and your stability. All right. Yeah, it can be also that twin flame marriage card. But in this specific reading, I feel like somebody needs to put more focus on their home, on their children. I feel like somebody really needs to focus on their kid. Yeah, I feel like with the Nine of Wands, there's a lot of stress and burdens happening. I feel like I just don't feel like this is... I really feel like, okay, can I be honest here? Let me be honest with my Geminis. Your kids want more attention from you. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. They feel as though you're in and out, you're always at work, you don't spend time with them, you don't get to do nothing with them. I don't know who this message is for. I feel like whoever this is, you need to focus more on your home. There might be, one of your kids might be going through something also. It's not, not just all about you, but I feel like somebody's child is going through something. I feel like they're going through a lot of emotional problems right now, probably stress or something. It could be about school. They're probably stressed about school, college, or something like that. With everything going on with the pandemic and stuff, I feel like, yeah, we forget about the kids. They're stressed out, and I feel like kids get stressed out too, especially when they're not used to their environment they're in, whether they're young or older. It's like kids were displaced from their normal routine too, and I feel like even though you're probably a very busy parent working and you don't just have time, but I feel like you need to make some time for your kid because your kid is going through their own stress right now too. I really feel like this can be a young girl, to be honest with you. Somebody has like a teenage daughter that's going through a lot right now, and I feel like you need to focus on your teenage daughter or your younger daughter. Like, this is not a little girl, but this is somebody like in the early teens, possibly. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going through, I mean, it can be, but I feel like they're a teenager. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like this person goes to school, but they're a little stressed out here. Things, or maybe this person has picked up. Okay, some of your parents are workaholics and your child has taken over the role of parent at home, okay? And this is starting to make this child very restless, very depressed in certain areas, very hurt because they have no life. Um, they are literally taking on the adult role here of a parent. I know we don't see no parent cards here, but I don't read just with cards, I read intuitively, so I'm getting intuitive message too. So for the majority here, somebody needs to focus on their home and their daughter for like most of y'all here. I feel it could be a little boy, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little girl, and I feel like she's going through something. Um, this child is going possibly through some type of identity stress, if I'm correct. Um, I don't know. I'm getting like identity stress, identity crisis, um I keep seeing the word identity, but I feel like this person's going through a lot of stress. Like they're losing who they are as a child because they're taking on all the responsibility at home. And they feel like they're ready to run away. Um, you, whoever I'm talking to, you need to take some time out or focus on making time for your family, releasing some of these burdens off your child's back, because I feel like they're definitely taking on your role. And I know that it's easy for us parents to, we need the help sometimes. Our older kids take care of the younger kids. But I feel like this right now, this teenager, this child is going through some type of identity problem, identity crisis or something, and it's interfering with their normal routine. I don't know if it's definitely this is somebody that still goes to school. um oh man, explain to me. Yeah, I feel like this child wants to run away from all this stress, from taking over all this burden as a child upon themselves, trying to help you out. And I don't feel like there's any malice in it. I just feel like, this child needs a break too. This child, I feel like the parent needs to come. I don't care if you're the father or the mother, but you might be a single parent. For all I know is that your child is going through some type of identity crisis. They're taking on a lot. They're going through a lot right now, and they are already very overwhelmed right now. I feel like I'm actually even getting stress from thinking about the way this child probably feels right now. Like, they take up all the responsibility while you're at work. They cook, they clean, they take care of the younger siblings. They need a break. You need to come and step foot in before this child goes rebellious and restless and, you know, decides to run away. Okay? Because I feel like this child been thinking about that. I hate to say that. All right. Even with the bottom of the deck, I feel like we got the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So this child, I mean, even though the Knight of Swords don't definitely mean running away, but I feel like they could be planning to, because like they just wants to get out. They just want to run away. They want to, like, this is swift movement. This is somebody that decided, like, I gotta go. You know what I mean? This is what I'm getting. And then, they're going through something. You see, I told you, they're in there, they're trying to heal from something. Something is going on with your child, and I feel like you need to focus at home and focus on your child. They're very sad. They're overwhelmed. They're overthinking the situation. They probably got a lot of stress on them. I understand you're probably in the 10 of wands, but they're in the 9 of wands. So it's like this is a lot of stress going on, especially, like I said, these kids are taking roles on they never had to take on before, substitute teachers and all types of stuff. Not only are they cooking, cleaning, they got to keep up with their Zoom meetings and schoolwork and still tend to their younger siblings and still make sure that the house is clean. This is a child that feels like Cinderella right now, okay? And not for nothing, now that I take notice, now that I'm looking at the board, I'm looking at my in the front of the screen. Look at her. Yo, I didn't even take notice of this. All my reading was, like all this was coming from here. But when I look at this right now, I'm looking at this right now. Let me put this. Wait a minute. Let me get this little ass candle I got going on here. Let me bring it closer here. Let's see if we can get a good clear of what this child looks like right now. Do you see her? This child is overwhelmed, feeling like Cinderella. They need help. They're taking on too much responsibility as a child. All right. I don't know whose parent. I mean, I'm not trying to tell nobody how to raise their kids. I know that it's been hard and, somebody got to work and pay the bills. I get that. Don't get me wrong. I get all that. I get all that energy. I'm a mother myself of 3. You know what I mean? I got teenagers. Well, I got teenagers and I got younger kids. You know what I mean? So I understand. But shoo, this child right here is really considering like running away. Like, just getting up and going because they're tired of being stuck in the house. They're tired of cooking, cleaning, taking care of the youngins, helping out. And I know I'm not trying to sound. I know you're not being selfish, or they're not really trying to be selfish. They just really overwhelmed and they're going through their own personal emotions and drama about life. And I feel like it's hard. Okay, let's clarify what's going on in this child's mind. I want to know what's on this child's mind. Oh, you see, and because now, and I don't want to feel bad. Like this child right now, not only are they working and stressing, this probably a little bit older teenager, probably 16, even 17, close. You know what I mean? Like they're taking a lot of responsibility, but they also going through their own personal thing, and this person, I feel like they also going through some type of they don't have time. They can't invest in a relationship, or they possibly had a boyfriend, and because they can't invest in that relationship, or they can't spend time with this person walked away from them. So not only are they overwhelmed and stressed, their boyfriend just broke up with them, or their girlfriend. Take gender's not specific. You could have a little boy or a little girl that's going through this. A teenager. You know what I mean? I feel like they need help. I feel like they need a little bit of time. I feel like this child needs time to be a kid. Okay? They're taking, as you can see, and I'm not even gonna lie, this is a child taking on grown person's responsibilities, trying to be stable and grounded for their family, very resourceful child, you know what I mean? But still, taking on a lot for a child. They're a page and walking in this queen, energy where they have to get things done. They have to be independent. There's a lot going on with this child, man. I'm sorry. I don't know who this is for, but you need to focus on your kid. Your kid needs you right now, and you need to give your kid a break. There needs to be some type of balance coming in. This kid needs to be able to go play, not all work, work, work. Always, they need to be able to have time for some type of social life. And I'm not saying because a lot of people can't go out, because social distancing and because of, a lot of, rules and regulations and restrictions we have right now for traveling and going places. But come on now, this kid needs to be a kid once in a while. I don't care if you come home for an hour and let this kid go play a Nintendo game, or let them talk on the phone for an hour. I don't care if they sit on their bed. If that's what makes them happy, they need a break. They need balance. They need to be able to be a kid too. They just can't take on a lot of responsibility. And I know I'm not trying to pull no parent by the hair, whether you are mom or a dad, but I really feel like your kid needs a break, and you need to be a little bit more considerate. And I know this kid deserves it. I feel like this kid really has your back and is willing to put anything forward for you as a parent, willing to do anything for you as, you know what I mean, as your child. But you need to like give them a little break here, because I feel like they're very overwhelmed, and they considering like leaving, bouncing, like they want to run away, they want to leave. You know what I mean? And before your kid gets pushed away, I figured maybe the vice spirit is trying to tell you is focus on your kid real quick. Spend some time with your kid. Let your kid be a kid, because your kid's taking a lot of adult responsibility, a lot of responsibility in the household, in the home, and they're not being able to enjoy themselves, have a social life, or let alone laugh at a joke, because they're so busy. They're busy trying to deal with school. They're busy trying to clean the house. They're busy taking care of the siblings, and they're busy trying to also cook dinner and be on Zoom. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, is that what we're doing now? You know, like, we can't do that to our kids neither. We got to let our kids be kids. They need time for themselves too. You know, and I know it's hard because we are all trying to work our asses off, trying to make a dollar out of 50 cents. And, you know, maybe you need your child there. But I also feel like this child, maybe you can find somebody else to, you know, fill in for the child once in a while, so this child can get the break it needs. Because not only is this child going through all this stress, they're also dealing with a little bit of heartache. Somebody walked away from them because they can't invest time in them. They can't spend time with them. Okay. So take that how that resonates. All right. Yeah, this kid is such a respectful kid. They see you, they hold you with high regards. Like, this is a child that really looks up to their parents. They know about hard work and difficulty too. But I feel like they need space. They you know, they need to be able to do other things other than just be at home and being a caretaker as a teenager. They have options. They should be able to explore those options. I feel like there's gonna be one, you know, I feel like whoever, there's definitely gonna be some type of transformation happening here. I feel like, you know, whoever I'm reading this for, okay, I feel like your kid's going through their own transformation too. I feel like things are about to change. So, you know, either we can make this change happen as a parent go easier for us in order for it to benefit us and make things easier for the child, or this child will go through a major transformation and they will leave. Like, you will push them away, and the minute they hit 18, they're out. Like, they're going. You know what I mean? It's like, or either that or they're gonna run away. It's like, you know what I mean? They need a break. They need a break. I'm not gonna repeat that more than what I can. They need a break. This child is begging for a break right now. Literally, literally, literally feeling overwhelmed. I feel it. Like, I want to cry because I feel like they're very overwhelmed, and I understand, you know, this and they feel really lonely right now. Like, they don't have their friends around them. All they do is clean, cook. They just, you know, it's hard. I feel like they're very withdrawn right now from their own lives, from their own social life, from their own whatever they had going on here with whoever their significant other that they were dating. You know, this is a prime time in your life where you're dating, you want to have fun, but instead you're restricted in your home. You're already restricted because of the government, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, you're confined to your home because either you babysit while your parents at work, or you have to watch your siblings because they're in Zoom meetings, they're younger, or you got to cook and clean, or whatever the responsibility is. This child is very overwhelmed and they're just very withdrawn. Yeah, oh my God. Look, Eight of Wands. I feel like a lot of y'all need to talk to your kid, communicate with them. I feel like if you communicate with your kid, you'll understand where they're coming from. Like, a lot of y'all don't even know your kid's going through this because you're so focused on work. You're so focused on work that you're not seeing your kid is going through something. And before this child makes the wrong decision, like running away or, you know, going through something, you know, rebellious stage or something like that, very restless, I feel like you need to communicate with your child. Let them know you're here for them. Let them know you're working away, so that way they can get a little bit of freedom here, a little bit of a break, because they need it. All right, yep. Bring justice in. I feel like this child needs justice right now. Like, yeah. Yes, please let them go play. Oh my God, the food. Let them have fun. Yo, I'm telling you, the fool's not like, you as a parent, don't worry too much about the outcome. Things are going to work itself out, but give this child some space. They need it right now. They need to be able to take a couple of risks, jump, take a leap of faith, fly, whatever it is. I feel like they need to be a kid. All right. I hate to make this reading dragging a parent about their child, but at the end of the day, I'm more concerned with the child's well-being, because right now this child is going through a major transformation, and if you want this child to stay and help you and be home and not run away or not become distant and restless and rebellious, you need to give this child a break. All right, justice is here. They deserve it. They really do deserve this break. Change has to happen. This child needs change. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I love you guys. I mean, take what resonates with you, let go what does not resonate with you. Follow your own intuition in any situation, but just know you need to talk to your kid. Y'all need to communicate. um yeah, your kid needs some time. They're very stressed out. As much as you're stressed out as a parent, your child is stressed out too. Believe it or not. I know you don't see it because you're at work and you're busy, and you probably never realize how much stress and overwhelming burdens this is on your child, but it is. And they just need a little break. I feel like if you give them maybe one day out the week for they can have for themselves, or 2 days out the week, find somebody to fill in for them. They just really need a break right now. They're very restless, and they're gonna become very rebellion if they don't get this soon. So much luck to ya. I love you guys. Namaste. Goodbye.